Bethany here, your clean eating coach, and today I'm going to give you a live demonstration of what a typical coaching call might be like. Let's jump in. Bring, bring, bring. Hi, this is Bethany. Hey, this is Sarah. How's it going? Hey, Sarah, it's so good to hear from you. I'm doing great. How are you? You know, I'm doing all right, but honestly, I am frustrated about a lot of my healthy eating right now. I got you, girl, but that's why we're here. We're in this together. Let's jump in, okay? Yeah, sounds good. All right, so before we dive into your agenda for the day, let's do our typical accountability check-in. So the thing you said you wanted to be accountable for last time we talked was tracking your food for the 2 weeks between when we talked last and talked today. I'd love to hear how that went. Well, it kind of went. The first week went pretty well. I tracked every day for almost every meal. And then the second week, my son got sick and work went crazy and I fell off the wagon. I didn't record anything for the past week. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself. Girl, that's okay. Thanks for letting me know. First of all, congrats. You did a whole week of food tracking. A lot of people can't even do that. So kudos, congratulations, good job. The other piece, man, I'm sorry to hear your son got sick. Is he doing better? Oh yeah, he's fine. It was just like a virus and he's over it now. So we're all good. Awesome. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. I'd love to hear, with what you did do with your tracking, I'd love to hear what you took from it and any observations you have from that experience. Yeah, well, I have it here with me right now. And I noticed that I eat a lot less healthy than I thought. I eat a lot more sugar. And you know how last time I said I eat out about once a week, like fast food? I ate out at a fast food place at least once every single day for an entire week. I was really shocked. So I guess it showed me that I was not as aware as I thought about what I was eating, and it kind of makes it make more sense, like why I put on this extra weight and why I'm feeling kind of sluggish, because I'm eating a lot of French fries and hamburgers and not a lot of like fresh produce and the plant-based diet we've talked about. Like I'm not doing that at all. And the sugar, I'm getting a lot of sugar crashes. Wow, those are some really great observations. Way to go. All right, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm ready to jump into today's agenda. Okay, let's do it. What is it you want to focus on for today? Well, what I want to focus on is we've talked about the importance of having clean ingredients at our house, fresh produce and healthy food that's easy to grab, convenient, and it's at our house. Well, each time I go grocery shopping, I'm buying crappy food. And it's really frustrating because we talk about it and I know that's not what I want to buy, but when I get to the grocery store, it's like something comes over me and I can't buy anything healthy. It's really, really frustrating. Yeah, it sounds like it. I can really hear it in your voice. So, with that topic, what kind of outcome would you like to have by the end of our call? I guess I'd like to have a plan for how to address my grocery trips in the future. Like, how do I do them in a way that I do get healthy food, that I do stick to my plan? Because it's so frustrating having all this crap in our house and I bought it, so now I gotta eat it. I don't want to waste money and food, Okay, a plan, that makes sense. Let's move in that direction. So what would you say is meaningful to you about conquering this, about figuring this out? Well, I guess I already kind of alluded to it when I said, I don't want to waste food and money. Money's tight. I don't want to waste the money that we're bringing in from our jobs, and we do want to eat healthy. So it's important that I'm not wasteful and that the groceries we buy, we actually eat, and that they're good for our bodies. Cool. Yeah, those make a lot of sense. What do you think are the obstacles that are making it hard for you to shop in the way that you want to in line with your healthy eating goals? I'm thinking back to my most recent grocery trip, and some of the things that made it really hard were, one, I was really tired and I was really hungry. So the Twinkies, the chocolate, it all looked so good, and so I bought it all. It was probably emotionally buying. Also, my son was with me, and as you know, he got sick, so he was getting really cranky and he was screaming for half the grocery trip. So it was really, really stressful. And so I just like was trying to get in and out as quick as I could, and the easiest way was to buy like the boxes and frozen stuff. I guess another thing is that I left my list at home. I had made this list and it had avocados and bananas and apples and like frozen veggies and things on it, and I left it at home. So when I got to the store, I was tired, hungry, stressed, and my son was screaming, and so I could not remember for the life of me what I actually was planning to buy. So that was really difficult. Wow, yeah, that does sound really hard, but it sounds like you have a lot of clarity on what really made it difficult for you to buy it along the lines of what you really want to do. And that's good to have some clarity for sure. So out of all those obstacles, which one would you say is maybe the biggest one or the one you want to focus on right now? Having my son with me, I think I could probably address all of them at some point, but like having my son with me made it really, really hard. And so I guess I'd like to address that one. You know, what can I do to ensure that I'm able to focus, you know? Okay, cool. What are your thoughts on that? So honestly, what's frustrating is my husband was actually at home, so he could have kept my son with him, but my son was really emotional. He wanted to be with me, and so I gave in. So I guess next time when I go grocery shopping, I need to put my foot down and say, honey, I love you, but I need to have a successful, focused grocery trip, and you being there last time made it really hard, and so I'm not bringing you with me this time. And so I need to get my husband on board to understand and support me in holding on to our son so that I can go and have complete freedom to do the trip that I need to do with focus. Yeah, that's great. It sounds like you even have some words and that you already think you want to say that can help you advocate for what you need. That's awesome. Any other thoughts on this one? Well, I think I probably need to have a conversation ahead of time. Like, in the moment when my son wants to come with me, it's really hard to say no because, you know, he just wants to come and I love him and all that. And so I think maybe today when my husband gets home from work, I should just have this conversation and tell him what I need so that the next time in a few days when I go to the grocery store, we've already had the conversation, and so it's not going to be an issue, so that he'll know and be on board, and we'll already have decided what we're going to do. And maybe even better yet, I'll have a conversation with my son and say, hey, you know, from now on, you're not going to be coming with me in the grocery store. Or maybe I need to give him some rules, like going forward, if you go with me to the grocery store, here's what it has to look like. So yeah, that feels really good. I feel really empowered to make it happen, having thought all this through. So it sounds like those are some of the actions you want to take to conquer this specific obstacle. Is that right? Yeah, and I've been writing them down. All right, well, we'll revisit those at the end just to recapture all the different accountability pieces you want to hold on to from this call. But let's move on to your next obstacle, okay? All right, guys, there you have it. Just a snippet of a coaching call and what it might look like for you to be in a coaching call with me. Please leave your questions below in the comment section. I'd love to answer them. I hope this little case study example was helpful to you with me and myself in our coaching relationship. I love being coached by Bethany. She's a great coach. You should coach with Bethany. Thanks for that endorsement.